स्टूडेंट्स, इस वीडियो में हम ये जानेंगे कि हमें जो एनर्जी बनाने के लिए ऑक्सीजन चाहिए होती है, ये ऑक्सीजन हमारी बॉडी में इंट्रोड्यूस कैसे की जाती है। आइए देखते हैं ये ऑक्सीजन हमारी बॉडी में कैसे आती है। So in this class, we are going to talk about respiration. We will talk about respiratory system, and there are basically two areas which we are going to discuss in this chapter. One, we need to know about importance of respiration, what respiration actually is, which reactions are involved when we talk about respiration, right? So the first area is about reactions. Then secondly, we need to talk about the types of respiration. We'll talk about types of respiration. We'll talk about aerobic, anaerobic. What is aerobic respiration versus anaerobic respiration? Then we'll talk about the importance and uses of energy. We'll talk about use and importance of energy. And then we'll talk about a very important concept, which is oxygen debt. You will also call it depth, right? And then this is the first major area that we are going to cover. And then the second area that we need to cover is to talk about your respiratory system that is related to breathing. It'll get you familiar with the whole system, get you familiar with the whole breathing system, and then it'll also tell you that which organs and which systems are involved while we inhale and while we exhale, right? And then we will discuss how oxygen is transported from atmosphere to blood. And then we'll talk about the reverse route. And for that reverse route, we'll talk about the transport of carbon dioxide from blood to atmosphere. And then our chapter will end. So there are two major areas. Number one, we will talk about these things, and number two, we'll talk about these things. So first things first, let's talk about respiration. First, my dear students, we need to be sure about the exact definition of respiration. But before that, why do organisms respire? Actually, organisms respire because they need to produce energy. And energy, जो एनर्जी की इंपॉर्टेंस है वही एक्चुअली इंपॉर्टेंस है हमारी बॉडी में रेस्पिरेशन के लिए. सो नंबर वन, वी नीड टू मेंटेन ऑर्गेनिजम्स मूवमेंट. while they move they need energy. Growth, what is growth? When number of cells start increasing in a body of an organism, and that organism starts